Hi everyone. So this video is, the way you're supposed to do it is that you watch this one first before you look at the video for Chapter 10, because the Chapter 10 video is about the Chapter 10 in the book, which is called the Science Fair. And as third graders, I wasn't sure if you guys knew what a science fair was. So if you're not familiar with the science fair, then I wanted to give you an idea so that as I'm reading it, you can put that picture in your mind. So a science fair involves a whole bunch of different students all doing their own projects. So just like Alan, he came up with an idea. His project was human photosynthesis, and he did a whole bunch of research. Then he did this experiment where he tried it out on himself. Then he came up with some results, and then eventually he would have put that data. He eventually would have put that in like some graphs or some charts or whatnot. So in a science fair, you have a whole bunch of students displaying their projects, individual projects. And so I wanted to show you some examples of what these projects look like so that you get an idea in your mind. So I'm going to move off here to the side. There I am off to the bottom left, bottom right. And so these are all different kinds of projects. And if you Google science fair projects, you will see tons of them. So this one right here is Best Sandbag Designs for Floods, which is a great project. You know, in Houston, we have a lot of flooding, so which sandbags work best to keep water from getting on your on your property. Here's is Yawning Contagious. This one down here is Do White Candles Burn Faster Than Colored Candles? Skittles Color Science. I'm not really sure what that is. I wanted to show you this one. This one's a really popular one. Which brand of microwave popcorn pops the best? If you Google that, you'll see a ton of different projects. But you'll notice that, so they must have like did some research and then tried different types of popcorn and then figured out a way to figure out which one the best one was. But you'll notice all these projects. This one is a really good example right here. This right here, it's a piece of cardboard and it folds. These sides fold in together, and so it's easier to carry, and then it's easier to open back up again. So they call that a trifold. Sometimes you'll see some that it's 4 sections. I don't know what they call that. It's not trifold because tri is 3. You'll see 4 sections, and I think that's the one that Alan does in his book. But anyway, imagine these projects. There's hundreds of them, and they usually, the science fair has to be in a big place, so generally like a gym. And all of these projects are up on tables so that you are eye level with the projects. Here, I'm going to do this here. Oh, there I am. So so the projects are eye level. And imagine judges walking around over and over and over. Make sure I'm still recording. Yes. Imagine judges walking around looking at all these projects, and then they decide who did the best projects, and that will be the winners. So generally you'll have like a school science fair, and those winners will go on to like your district science fair, Conroe ISD, and those winners might go to a state science fair, and then those winners might go to a national science fair. So a science fair is a whole bunch of different projects from a bunch of different students, and it's a competition, so whoever does the best one. So I just wanted to share that with you if you weren't familiar with what science fair was or a science fair project. Never thought about that. Might have been a good thing to show you guys at the beginning. But anyway, I definitely wanted to show it to you before Chapter 10 because Chapter 10 is called The Science Fair. So I will see you on the next video, Chapter 10, The Science Fair.